Breaking news. EFCC asks courts to put Femi Kayode in prison for the alleged forged medical reports to evade trial. Femi Kayode has been collecting medical reports from the hospital, from a particular doctor that he's sick, hence he will not come to court. So what EFCC did was that they went to investigate where he said he was getting all these things from, the medical reports, and to really ascertain and to check if he was sick as at the time he was supposed to be in court. But guess what? Femi Kayode have seen, and it has come to gotten to know now that he was never sick. It was all forged. It was all forgery, and that there was nothing to it. So he has come to see clearly that there is nothing to it. So this is what is happening right now. This is what is going on now. The EFCC is telling the court that that they should ensure that Femi Kayode is put in prison. Let's get all the details. The Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC) on Friday arraigned the former Aviation Minister Femi Kayode for allegedly forging medical reports to evade trial. Femi Kayode appeared before an Ikeja Special Office Court on 12-count charges. The news agency of Nigeria, NAN, reports that Femi Kayode, however, pleaded not guilty to the 12 counts which involve procuring of exclusive, some documents of forged pretense, use of forged documents, fabricating evidences, and use of fabricated evidences in covering and dodging justice. Following the defense not guilty plea, counsel of EFCC, Mr. S.I. Salema, asked the court for a date for the trial. He also prayed the court to remind the former minister in an oral application counsel to Femi Kayode, Mr. Wale Balogun, however, plead the court to grant him bail in accordance with Section 115, subsection 2 of the Administration of the Criminal Justice Law 2021 as amended. He said that the defendant has, since 2016, been standing trial before two justices of the Lagos Division of the Federal High Court and has met all requirements for bail in the case. Balogun noted that Femi Kayode has deposited his international passport to the Federal High Court as part of the terms for the bail. He said, upon the commencement of investigations into this matter, the defendant was invited on November the 23rd by EFCC and interviewed for several hours and granted bail on self-recognition. He was also invited on November the 30th by the commission, where he was served the current charges. He was released to me, and I gave an undertaking to produce him in court for arraignment. All the efforts in the charges are available, with punishment ranging from 3 to 7 years. We appeal that your lordship absolve discretion by applying to the defendant. The counsel noted that the defendant was a two-time minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and caution should be taken. So this is what is happening right now. Femi Kayode has appeared in court. It's no longer business as usual, and things are really falling apart for this man. Court, as we speak, has been told to ensure, Femi Kayode does not run. By the way, his passport is already being taken. His passport is with them as we speak, and Femi Kayode has to do more because it is no longer business as usual for him. Now the court is saying because he has been a two-time minister, he has done this, he has done that, they should, apply discretion in dealing with Femi Kayode because of A, B, C, D, Z. Anyway, Femi Kayode is here live and direct, and then right now the charges on him could range from 3 to 5 years based on the sentence that could potentially come on him. Femi Kayode has been arraigned before court, and this has been a long time coming. He stood with President Muhammadu Buhari after he was the very one who tells Nigerians how Buhari had been. He has told, I mean, Nigerians looked up to him. All of a sudden, it's like the guy maybe trying to evade, thinking that if he gets Buhari on his side or he joins the party, something was going to change drastically. I don't know. And all of a sudden, we saw FANI KAYODE with Buhari, and not just with Buhari, also with APC Critical Committee Chairman. They were all standing together and taking pictures, and FANI KAYODE showing and displaying to every one of us that he has formally joined APC, a decision that has made Nigerians to say, what kind of a man is this? A man who has since, been a subject of discussion because he seemed like he's very confused. It seemed like the guy lacks identity because it's neither today's APC, tomorrow it's PDP, and I mean, looks very confused with all his decision he's been taking. So this is what is going on right now. FANI KAYODE has been arraigned before court, and the court is saying they should remind him in prison, but his judge is fighting, his lawyer is fighting that the EFCC himself has drilled him and they have released him on self-recognition. There is no need, because FANI KAYODE probably thought when he joins Buhari's handle, Buhari's anger, maybe he thought if he joined that area, his sins would be forgiven. Okay, like Shomole said. No matter how many your sins are in the country, all you need to do is join APC. He said, as soon as you join APC, as far as the east is from the west, your sins will be forgiven. But for the case of FANI KAYODE, it doesn't seem very much like that. The sin seems to be very much before his face. You see, so this is what is happening right now. FANI KAYODE is in a serious dilemma. Okay, when he was joining APC, moving for, I mean, it's not, it's his choice, joining APC, joining PDP, it is his choice. However, someone who people look up to, someone who people felt was a man of integrity, disgraced himself. This is the same person who has stood with Sunday Igboho, who has stood with Nnamdi Kanu. This is the same person who they thought it was their brother. But guess what? Apparently, FANI KAYODE have other tricks up his sleeves. And since then, he has been seen more like a betrayer rather than a brother. You see, please do not forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Do have a lovely and a fantastic day. Remember, you have a voice. Let it count. Bye for now.